couple of good friends. What more could you add to make it special? Well, I'll tell you what you can add. You can add shitloads of money, gambling, round robins, teasers. We have it all here on Brunch Betting. That's right. It's XFL Jim, Chase, Lupin Fiasco Sessions, and Eric Uncle Rico Magoo giving you the best sports plays you can find. That's right, bitches. It's Brunch Time Betting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Brunch Time Betting, the show that gives you the best breakfast recommendations and the best bets every single Saturday. As always, it is me, XFL Jim. I am joined by the wonderful Chase Sessions, a.k.a. the Wolf of Oakland. And, of course, Eric, the illustrious, the immeasurable, the incomparable, E-Top 21 Sports, Eric, a.k.a. Uncle fucking Rico.
You want it? I'm going to give it to you right now.
We're going to give it to you right now. We each got 3 picks. We got a parlay for you, a show parlay to give to the people. But before we get into any picks, what's everyone enjoying for breakfast / brunch this morning?
I'm going to eat some raw-ass Pop-Tarts after this is done.
I just have a lovely glass of water.
Just water.
Just water.
You fasted this morning? I drank a little bit more of my beer that was sitting here.
Dude, I had an intense, Peloton ride this morning. I'm still kind of recovering from it. So, gotta hydrate, dude.
I'm gonna do some eggs and toast with sriracha sprinkled on it. That's what I'm doing after this show. It's gonna be delicious.
You love your hipster ketchup.
I do.
You
so
love
good.
that hipster ketchup.
So good.
Do you guys know who, what's the guy's name? Joey Swole is?
Yeah.
He has this hot honey sriracha sauce that his company brought out. Fucking delicious, dude.
Are you into the hot honey craze?
Dude, I'm usually not, but this sauce is fucking. I'm gonna use the term, Jim, the tits.
Because I tried the hot honey snack wrap at McDonald's a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really taste it.
This one's good.
Okay.
I have a thing for you. This is totally random. You guys remember that fucking South Park episode where they went to Casa Bonita?
Yeah.
Dude,
absolutely.
My friend in Denver went out to Casa Bonita yesterday. And he sent me all these pictures.
Yeah.
Dude, I had no idea it was actually a real restaurant.
No. Trey Parker and Matt Stone brought it back. It was a real restaurant. It was down for a little bit. I think it was out of business for a few years. And they went and restored it.
Yeah, my buddy, he's meeting the in-laws for the first time. Took him to Casa Bonita.
Nice. The cliff divers, the treasure cave.
Oh, Casa Bonita.
Shout out Jeff.
Scopapillas.
Working early in the morning after a late night of watching UFL.
Oh, dude. So Jim,
That's a real one.
That game was great.
Give me a minute vent on that rule last night.
Okay, so even with the ruling, the game was great. So this rule was an old XFL 2023 rule that it seems like a lot of people forgot about. Actually, it's an XFL 2020 rule. So this rule has technically been around in spring football for 6 years. Well, if you get to overtime, the way these leagues have done overtime, where if you know college football overtime rules, it's kind of what happens after the second overtime, where it's shootout from the 2.5 yard line. It's like a bunch of 2-point conversions. So you do the best of 3, and then if neither team wins the best of 3, it's just sudden death. First team to score wins. And what the rule is over any overtime, if you commit 2 pass interference penalties, if you commit 1, the second one is automatically gifted a score.
Even if it's not in the box.
What do you mean?
Not in the red zone.
Well, you're in the end zone. It's a 2-point conversion player.
I know, but if it's short of the end zone.
That I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was because I didn't have the sound on and I was talking to you. I thought it was because it happened in the end zone. They gave it to us.
I mean, yes, both of them happened in the end zone.
So
I think that's the. I don't know if it would have happened like on the edge, if they would have given it to him or not. But this rule did technically happen last year. That's how Memphis ended up beating Birmingham in overtime. Birmingham got like a penalty that caused it to go to like another overtime. So this technically happened last year. It's going to leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. I was very upset in the moment. Having time to reflect, I think it's okay, especially for the fact that Louisville had opportunities to win that game. A couple missed throws by Jason Bean, who I'm not going to degrade because he had a great night throwing the ball overall, but a couple key throws missed. And then a couple boneheaded decisions by Redmond for Louisville, not going for the points to go into halftime. When, like, I know Eric's a big advocate of always taking the points, but me personally, I'm like, you could go for it. There are opportunities to go for it, but going into halftime when there's like 10 seconds left, you're not. The benefit of not going for the points and going for the touchdown is if you don't get it, you have the team pinned in their end zone. That doesn't affect that.
I'm always going to be team take the points.
Yeah, that's fair. And even like, that was frustrating. And then the fact that the dumbest challenge I've ever seen, potentially, since our boy Chase, what was his name for fucking Vegas?
Oh, Rod Woodson?
Oh, God. This was maybe the dumbest challenge ever. So, there's a potential drop by Orlando that's called a catch on the field. Dean Blandino confirms it in the booth. And then Redmond's saying he wants to challenge it. He throws a challenge flag, and the ref's like, what do you want to challenge? He's like, I don't think that was a catch. Well, and then the ref explains to him, well, we already ruled that a catch in the booth. If you challenge it, I can tell you it's going to be confirmed, and you're going to lose your challenge. And he decides, like, well, can you take a look at it anyway? Can you challenge? And he decides to still go through with the challenge.
Right, even though it's
and
booth
waste
confirmed.
the challenge and waste a timeout.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Are we on the path of like fade all the UFL coaches that aren't ex-players that have like no coaching experience?
I think the no coaching experience is the big factor because at least last week, every coach that was like a new first-time head coach lost.
Yeah.
I think the only one that's won was AJ in week 1 and Ricky Prohl week 1. Everything else.
That all these coaches with coaching experience that don't have coaching experience are sucking ass.
I wouldn't say sucking. Like Redmond, they've been in games. Like Louisville's been in games. They've had opportunities. They're frustrated. Columbus has sucked ass.
Ted Ginn, yeah.
The defense, especially, like and I wouldn't say AJ sucked ass.
Oh, Ted Ginn.
It's just I feel for Ted Ginn because he seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He seems like a
His
cool
son,
guy.
Ted Ginn Jr., though.
But
That's
I'd say you could fade the inexperienced head coaches, and if you're looking for the spread, take the home team because I think the home team has been covering like crazy against the spread.
Hey, Louisville covered last night for old Uncle Rico.
They did cover. They covered for me too when I took them live plus 5.5 at plus money.
There you go, Jimmy.
You got him what before the game started at +3?
3.5.
3.5.
Felt
I have
good.
that stupid Casa Bonita song stuck in my fucking head now.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita.
Family fun for everyone.
Any other takes you guys want to blast off before we get straight to picks?
I'm ready to pick.
I'm ready.
All right, Chase, why don't you start us off?
All right, I'm going once again trans species with my picks now that we're back to brunch time betting because I got a couple horse bets for you. The first one is coming out of race 8 at Oaklawn Park, the Count Fleet Stakes. Going to play a 5 with 7-8 exacta and a trifecta 5 with 1-7 with 1-7-8. There's a horse that towers over this field. I think should be able to kind of stalk the early place, then blow by at the top of the stretch. That's the number 5, Roll On Big Joe. And you have a horse that looks like a clear-cut winner. So what do you start doing? You start handicapping for second and third place. I'm going to use the late closing number 7, Tejano Twist, and the number 8, Dream in Blue, in this spot underneath the exacta, because I think those are the two prices that could kind of spice up the exacta. And then in the trifecta, I'm going to switch it up and put Roll On Big Joe over the shorter price number 1, Maximum Bourbon, along with Tejano Twist in second. Then I'm going to add the number 8, Dream in Blue with those two in third place, making it a 5 with 1-7 with 1-7-8 trifecta. So again, that was an exacta. 5 in first place with 7-8 in second place, and a trifecta. 5 in first place with 1-7 in second place and 1-7-8 in third place.
Woo, doggy. Eric.
Feels good. Been a while. Feels good.
Oh, let's make some money. 6-9 chiming in. So 5-1, 7-1, 7-8.
He's got it right. 5. He's got it 5 with 1-7 with 1-7-8. That's right.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
the slashes. The
slashes, not the. I went with the commas.
Yeah. I see.
Eric, what are you rolling with?
I'm going to some baseball. I'm going to take the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres over 8.5. I got this at plus 105. Was on the wrong side of this matchup last night, but I'm going right back to the well for a good reason. Both these teams offensively underperformed with runners in scoring position. 3 of 13 combined. 2 lineups that have been producing at a high level. I think that's more of an outlier than the norm. Over the past week against right-handed pitching, Rockies rank second in runs, second in RBIs, fourth in batting average. Flip side, Padres just as dangerous, second in runs, tied with them, and top 4 in RBIs. 2 lineups are streaming the ball extremely well. Feltner's on the mound for the Rockies. Underlying metrics suggest regression is coming in a big way. His expected ERA is 8.19 compared to his actual ERA, which is 4.32. Hitters batting .316 against him, an average exit velocity at 90 miles an hour, only a 17% chase rate, 3% whiff rate, telling me he's not missing bats. That's going to be a big problem against this Padres lineup. Flip side, Marquez has struggled for the Padres, 4.5 ERA, 2 whip, negative pitching value, low chase rate, leans heavily on the fastball, over 40% usage, and that plays right into the Rockies' hands, who have been one of the better teams in the year this year, hitting the fastball so far. Both these offenses are hot. Both these pitchers are vulnerable. I'm going to go back to the well. I'll take the over 8.5 in the Rockies and Padres game at plus money.
I'm also going to baseball, baby. It's America's pastime, and I'm going to go with the A's. Just the A's. They're nameless. They're
Sacramento.
nomads right now. No. Sacramento does not get to claim them. No. I'm just taking the A's straight up versus the Mets. Plus 135. Give it to me.
I just want to say for the record, I'm really glad that there are things like chase rates in sports now that I can claim. Like, well, the chase rate, I'm going to start going to the gas station. Like, well, I mean, I could pay that, but I'm going to pay the chase rate here.
Well, I don't mean to be that guy, but
yeah. Tell me, what's the chase rate on this loan? All right. Is it my turn here?
It is your turn, Chase.
Well, I've got one more horseplay, and one more horseplay. I like that too. All right. It comes out of race 10 at Oaklawn. It's the Apple Blossom Handicap. That's right. One of the premier races for older mares. I'm playing a win on the number 6, Nerazzurri. And this is just straight up trip handicapping. I think the Nerazzurri is going to get a better trip. Stalking in the pocket behind the 2 early speeds. If she does that, then I think she can beat what is going to be a heavy favorite, who's I think is going to be bet down quite a bit, the number 1 Nitrogen, and could come up at a price better than the 6-1 morning line odds. So I expect those to kind of grow. The big thing with this pick is Mark Casse. Mark Casse has been winning everything that's not nailed down this meet. He's just taking every single stakes race, it seems, all these big races. As a trainer on meet, he's hitting at 30% for the year, which might not sound that great, but if you're not familiar with horse racing, 30% is ungodly. So I'm taking Mark Casse to win here with his number 6 Nerazzurri in race 10 at Oaklawn, the Apple Blossom Handicap.
Chase, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Like when you do this, obviously the odds can fluctuate. If it gets to a certain number, do you just say F it, I'm not going to bet it?
Yeah, I try to keep in my mind like a floor. Like say Nerazzurri goes down to like 4-1 on the live odds, then it's probably going to be not, the juice isn't necessarily worth the squeeze there. And like when I used to do picks for people, I would say like, all right, this is the horse to bet, but don't bet it if it creeps below this.
I respect that. Eric, what's your next play?
I am going to the Sacramento A's and Mets game, but I'm going to back the hottest hitter in baseball. Max Muncy over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Not Max Muncy for the Dodgers. Max Muncy for the A's. We're on it last night. It hit again. Just going back to the well over the past week. Muncy leads Major League Baseball in hits and runs scored against right-handed pitching, locked in. Facing Seaga, he throws a fastball around 39% of the time to right-handed hitters. Significant because Muncy absolutely crushing it this season. 481 batting average, 852 slugging percentage. He's gone over this number in 7 straight games in 10 of 13 games to start the season. The underlining some metrics support it too. He's in the 99th percentile in hard hit rate, only an 8% whiff rate. He's seeing the ball extremely well. And I'm getting this at plus 155. There's just too much value. Maybe I'm taking the chalky play here or the public dog, whatever, but I'm just going to do it.
I respect. I also like it for my A's play.
Next Muncy.
I'm rolling over to perhaps the most underrated game of the day. It's a table tennis matchup this afternoon. And how I know it's good is I cannot pronounce these names. We have Wojciech Kodal versus Krzysztof Kadal or Kadal. And I'm going Wojciech Kodal on the money line at plus 120 in this matchup.
You know, it's kind of like my darts angle of betting the most British sounding name, but like for you, it's betting the most Eastern European sounding name, and it's hard for that one because that sounds like a tie.
They're really good, so that sounds like it should be even money. So I'm taking the plus 120. It's either the most Eastern European or the most East Asian sounding name.
Yeah,
those two.
Yeah,
are you going to watch this? Is this going to be on one of the screens or?
I can pop it on, Eric, potentially, but if it's on with the UFL, I got to dedicate my screen to the UFL.
Yeah, it's not even going to be on a sub-tier screen.
If I can find a stream of it, then I will definitely be watching it.
Not like Jesus, dude. Just no love, man. Just no love.
Well, if I can find a way to watch it.
Did you guys see like in Colorado, cable tennis is like the most spot sport?
Really?
One of the most bet sports is fucking table tennis, just in Colorado.
I did that focus group for one of the local books, and I was surprised by how many people in there were like, "Yeah, I bet table tennis like all day, every day."
Oh yeah, there's people that do it a ton. Oh, I can see a video of these two matches. Oh, here's a quick little preview of what I will be expecting to watch. This is a matchup of these two from 8 years ago.
Oh.
There you go. Oh! If you ask me to identify which is which, I will not be able to.
Oh, homeboy's coming over
Are you telling me table tennis isn't sick?
Homeboy's coming over the ball, dude.
I love the dumpy chubbers there on the far side of the table.
Oh yeah.
I hope that's the camera angles that you get for the actual, like, it feels like the basketball you bet like aren't on like any sort of like network or anything. It's like, do I have to like fucking watch the campus closed circuit television to get this game? What's the deal?
It'll be on Kick or something.
Of course.
I will say this. There's one comment on that video. So the video's from 8 years ago. There's a comment from 2 years ago that says, Kodal Krzysztof, big hello from your friend. You remember me? I was with your mother, her boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
The only comment on the video. Maybe he found his daddy. But yeah, I'm taking Wojciech Kodal.
Yeah.
Plus 120 money line. Chase, what are we rolling with for bet number 3?
I'm closing it out with something near and dear to your heart, and this is going to make an appearance a little bit later in the show as well. Looked at the current spread. I'm going to be taking the DC Defenders minus 7.5 versus the Houston Gamblers right now. The Gamblers, a little bit of the injury bug at the quarterback position. They had to bring in just like a all-timer AFL quarterback from the Albany Firebirds to fill that roster spot to have a starter in this game.
Oh,
and
no. Are you talking about Houston?
Yeah.
It's going to be Talia Tungavailoa as the starter. Probably.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
The probable starter is Talia Tungavailoa.
You know what?
We're still from Europe.
We're still doing it. And also, besides that, he is a Terp, and this is not the month of September.
That's fact.
So we're fading Maryland, not in September. I feel like a huge dope. Anyway, we're taking the minus the 7.5, and like I said, it's going to make an appearance later. I just think that the run game is too good for DC. They can control the clock, and they can absolutely pound the ball. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think Eric and me both took on Spring Fever. We were both on Houston with the points, but that was when I didn't know the extent of the injury to Jalen's hand. I don't know if I'm still rolling with Houston at plus 7.5, Eric.
Hey, buddy, it was given out on the it's already in the sheet, dude.
Okay, we're rolling with it then. I put it in. I already bet it. I bet it on Wednesday, so I still rolling with it, but I don't know if I can endorse that pick right now.
Respect. My last bet. I'm going up to the MKE. I'm going to take the Brewers here, minus a half for the first 5. Found this one at minus 107. This is one of my favorite spots to back the Brewers under Murph. After a loss, this team has been incredibly profitable in the first 5 innings, covering the spread at a 57% clip with a 15% ROI. When they're facing a team below 500, that jumps to a 58% clip with a 24% ROI. Those numbers you just can't ignore. When we look at the pitching matchup, Foster Griffin on the surface looks solid, 2.7 ERA, 1.3 whip. But let's look at the underlying metrics. Expected ERA, expected batting average, 313. Expected ERA is 6, along with a negative pitching value. This just tells me regression is coming. When we look at the Brewers, they've been one of the most protective bats against left-handed pitching over the past week, top 10 in runs, second in RBIs. On the other side, Harrison takes the ball for the Brewers. He's been sharp, 0.97 whip, 2.61 ERA. But when you look at it, the metrics say he should be better. So there's positive regression coming from him, negative regression coming from Griffin. I trust this matchup, and it's just one of those angles I'm always going to take. Brewers first 5 on the spread after a loss.
I respect it, Eric. I'm going to roll my last play. It's I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are at. Also, Eric, I was going to ask you a question. What are we feeling? I'm seeing something about the Brewers kind of having a weird uniform thing where they're trying to rebrand to the Wisconsin Brewers.
And that's their city thing. It's
their City Connect thing. Yeah.
Well, why are they going Wisconsin, not just Milwaukee?
I have no idea.
It's weird.
I mean, the Bucks did Cream City. That's not the most flattering name to have either.
Actually, Cream City is a great name for a male strip club.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
My last play, I'm going to League of Legends, American LCS, regular season. We got a game right here today. Team Liquid versus the Shopify Rebellion. I'm going over 2.5 rounds. They have this picked as the Rebellion plus 2.5 is minus 165. It's a best of 3. So they're expecting it to go in some. The weird way they do this spread is super weird because they have this plus 2.5 is minus 163 or whatever because they expect it to at least go to 3 then probably. And then I take over 2 rounds. Give it to me.
Listen, I don't understand anything that you just said to me.
It's League of Legends, baby. It's League of Legends. They don't offer props, by the way. Otherwise,
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
there are some books out there that might let you get a first kill prop. I'm not doing that because, hey, they let you do it. But I am taking just Team Liquid over Shopify Rebellion over 2.5 rounds at plus 105.
Oh, let's go League of Legos.
Jim, I fucking love you, dude. God,
that's what we're rolling with, baby.
Dude, it's their city. These City Connect things are fucking hideous.
They're weird, right?
They are fucking hideous. I did like the Brewers hat the Padres hat last night. I may have actually ordered one of those. May have actually. Cannot confirm or deny.
All right, boys, you ready to unveil the parlay for the people?
Ooh, it's juicy.
The show parlay.
Juicy.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Plus 780. Look at that, dude.
Yes, sir. Plus 780. We've got Chase taking the defenders. We got 6.5 on that line. We got Erik taking Max Muncy to record 2 hits, runs, and I can't see what the last part of it is.
RBIs.
And RBIs. And then Jim, on the Geelong Cats and the West Coast Eagles under 193.5 points.
And that's
Plus
Aussie rules
780.
That
That is
right?
Aussie rules football.
I mean, dude, if this comes down to a fucking Aussie rules football game,
it'll be nuts. It'll be nuts. We'd have to watch.
I will say this fucking hat. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on. Let me share I would fuck around with this hat, dude. If I can fucking get it to come up.
Oh, Erik's fucking with hats?
Would you fuck around with this hat? I would totally fuck around with this hat.
Oh yeah.
I'd fuck around with that, dude.
I'd fuck around with that hat.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know about for $53.
Not for
but,
$53, dude. I'd fuck around with that hat.
Yeah.
The City Connect hat.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty sick. Yeah,
There's a local minor league baseball team that has one with a horse, like a horse in their logo. I think I should probably get. I think especially because they might fold pretty soon. No big deal.
Damn.
These City Connect hats aren't that fucking bad.
Any other takes you boys want to get off before we let the people go enjoy their brunches?
Enjoy your Saturday, people.
Chase, I have a question for you.
Sure, shoot.
I have $50 in my account.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to put a future on somebody to win the Kentucky Derby.
What can you get on either Renegade or Much Ado?
Renegade or Much Ado. I'm going to write those down right now. What would be your price point?
It's hard to tell with futures, especially with fixed odds. I think Much Ado, I mean, if you're getting anything over probably 5 to 1 or greater, I would jump on it. You're definitely at 5 to 1, you're definitely going to get a better price than you're going to get on the first Sunday or Saturday in May. Like that horse is going to be bet down to probably your favorite, but I'm thinking it's probably like a 2 to 1 kind of lukewarm favorite. So I don't know, maybe not 5 to 1, anything over 2 to 1. I think is a fair price for both those horses because they both have the potential to be bet really, really well on that Saturday.
Now, another question for you. With that, if he doesn't run, so Renegade right now on Bet Online is plus 300. So hypothetically, if Renegade doesn't run, do I get the money back or am I just shit out of luck?
That money's gone. That's one of the things about the future pools is you can have a great look. And there's a horse that just fell off of the Derby trail that looked like it was going to be like a real contender. And all the people that bet their money into the Derby futures pools.
Fizza. Fizza. And then my last thing is, I was talking to Jim about this last night. Jury Duty, company retreat. Fucking hilarious, dude.
I gotta watch it. Gotta watch it.
Fucking hilarious. There's like this big guy who's the receptionist who goes, I like my chips. And then he hands this guy this paper. He literally hands a paper. He goes, watch out for the chip dust.
Oh my God. I gotta watch it.
Fucking hilarious, man. Fucking hilarious.
All right, folks. We'll leave you with that. I'm going to go eat some breakfast. I'm going to enjoy some UFL today. I'm going to enjoy some table tennis if I can find it.
What time are you streaming today, Jimmy?
What time's the game, buddy?
At 11.
What time's the game, buddy?
Fuck if I know.
I'm streaming at 11.
The game's
11, baby.
That early, dude? Shit.
Yeah, it's an early game today and then a doubleheader tomorrow.
Well, shit, dude. I'll try to get back from the store, dude.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for participating, and we'll be back next week with another rendition of Brunch Time Betting. Toodaloo, everyone. Kisses.